Hey everyone, it's Vinny, and I'm back this week at Fairgrounds covering Race 10 on Saturday, January 21st, 2023's card. It is a mile and 16th for 3-year-old colts. Let's get into it. The first horse I want to discuss today is Mobster from Mark Casse with Luis Saez riding. Has 3 starts already and still a maiden, but 2 back he lost the gun pilot, who was very impressive on debut and just ran second in an allowance race last weekend at Oaklawn to a Brad Cox runner named Verifying. And last time out, he ran second behind Banishing, who actually runs in race 9 on this card. So pay attention to race 9 if you like Mobster. I already expect this one to be the favorite. You'll probably just get bet even harder if Banishing does win race 9. He's coming into this race with the highest last out buyer and just the highest buyer of this field with a 77. He's run okay. This seems like a little bit softer of a spot in my opinion. One of those races that if he doesn't get the job done today, I don't know if he ever will. So that's Mobster for Mark Casse. The next horse I want to talk about is Silver Bull, a $145,000 2-year-old purchase sired by Mohayman, who only stands for $5K. So that's kind of a big difference in stud fee and purchase price. Only has 1 career start, and it doesn't look as bad as it does on paper on replay. He was very green, and it just kind of didn't start well. That was kind of it for him, but he did kind of get his footing later in the race. I think the 2 turns should suit him better. I am expecting a little bit of an improvement. He should be a decent price today. Not 100% convinced that this one could win, but at a price, I think I can see this one getting some minor awards against this field. He's one I'm definitely going to be using in my exactas and trifectas for this race. The third horse that I want to talk about is Presider for Sherry DeVoe, making her 4th career start, but has been off since October as a 2-year-old. Last race, something just didn't go right. Didn't break sharp and was just kept wide the entire race. Did not finish well, but was bet that day. So I'm taking that as a good sign that this horse did have the public support that day. Did go off 7-2. I know did no running. But I think there is talent here. So with a bounce back race today, I am expecting this one to run much better. 2 back ran a 70 buyer speed figure, and that 70 buyer is the 4th highest coming into the race out of any of the runners. I am expecting a little bit of a price on this one too. And the race that he lost the last time out at Keeneland was won by Cyclone Mischief, who did upset that Gulfstream Park allowance race a couple weeks ago. The last horse that I want to discuss is one that I think will take money and one that I am going to be fading, and that is Kawaii Dan for Steve Asmussen. Stone Street Stables homebred. I'm a huge fan of Stone Street. These are the horses I usually play, but this one I can't. The damn Kawaii Kate has had 4 racing foals so far, and all have been subpar. Currently with a record of 14 races, 1 win. That 1 win came in a maiden claiming effort, going 1 mile. On debut, her firsters have run buyers of 24, 52, 51, and 17. So basically, I just don't think this one's gonna be talented enough to compete with some of the top horses in this field. I might be wrong. But I'm expecting this horse to be like 2nd or 3rd choice in reality based on the other runners in here. So I'm not expecting to get a price that I could use, that I feel comfortable using this one. I think I would need around like 8 to 10 to 1 to throw this one on tickets, just because I am a huge fan of the Stone Street homebreds. But yeah, if this one's for like 4 to 1, 9 to 2, I am fading this one. Kawaii Kate just hasn't had any good racing foals. So with that, my top pick in this race will be Mobster for Mark Casse. A little bit chalky, but that's okay. But I will be using Silver Bull and Presider with Mobster on my tickets. Best of luck if you play this race, and I will see you next time.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.